Hi, my name is Kyle Okimoto. This fall, I'll run my 16th New York City Marathon in a row and 18th overall, with every finish between 3:28 and 4:09. I'm sharing my experience in this marathon video series. Thank you for joining me. This installment covers mile 25, which is entirely in Central Park. There are gradual turns in Central Park. If you don't run here regularly and get to town a few days in advance, make sure to run this stretch to train your mind. In addition to the gradual turns, you will notice the fall beauty of Central Park in early November. You will also notice the rolling hills. This is another case where the net elevation gain hides the full story. This mile is not at all flat. And at mile 25, any climb or descent is hard on my legs. Try to distract yourself from the hills by looking at the autumn beauty that is quintessentially Central Park in November. The hardest stretch is after you pass the Metropolitan Museum on your left. You'll know when it gets tough because you'll see an obelisk on the right-hand side of the course. Shortly after that, you go downhill and then climb steadily uphill. This uphill stretch is about 250 steps in distance. I've counted this many times during my everyday runs and will be counting them again on Marathon Sunday. In addition, be aware that Central Park Drive is a very narrow 3-car lane road. In recent years in nice weather, the crowds in Central Park are huge and police struggle to keep spectators off the road. It feels like the narrow stretch in the Tour de France, and it can be very intimidating. Be prepared for this. We now have a little over than a mile to go, so let's get to the finish. Join me for my next installment, and check out my Substack at kyleokimoto.substack.com to read more about how you can prepare and best manage Marathon Sunday logistics, so you can get the most out of this iconic race.